Got about a minute before open here. New all-time high was made in pre-market up here at 294 or 204.94. Broke out of this wedge overnight. Get rid of it. But we broke up to the upside. Looks like we have consolidation up here. Can I have this consolidation right here? See if we break out of it. There it goes. Don't want to buy right off the open on a Friday. Just kind of sit and wait. Yeah, see, there it goes. If you had bought it, it would have smoked you immediately. Looks like she might want to go. But just sit on your hands. Wait. Looks like there's not a ton of volume towards all-time highs. So if we get up there, we might just blow right through it. In my notes, I have longs possibly at 2209.75, 19993.50. But we're about 200 and 400 points away from those, so wouldn't expect to see those today. Looks like we kind of failed this break out of this consolidation zone. Possible range bound day here. Maybe buy the pre-market low, sell the pre-market high. I could see us just bouncing in between those. Maybe we consolidate in this area here. Looks like this is where the volume nodes really are. Point of control is right in the middle of the zone. Let's see what we're looking at. Smaller time frames. Yeah, kind of the same thing. We're just consolidating here. Do have a possible trend line bounce right around 316 if we can get down there today. So the thing I don't like about this is that we're in this range, but we have this raising all buy side volume here. But it's unable to really break out the way it should with that kind of volume. So I assume that we're probably going to head back down. Kind of consolidate for at least a little bit longer. Yeah, see, there it goes. Might short this actually. Put a little 10 lot on right here. See if we can't ride it back down to this volume point of control. Actually, put it a little higher because there's that 30 EMA right there as well. So looking good so far. I don't like how we keep bouncing back up though. Ah, yep, there it goes. Hmm. Yeah, that one didn't work out. Just got to give it a little bit longer, I think. Does look like we're losing volume though. Still like shorts, just the location was wrong, I think. Hmm. I'm thinking maybe longs here. It looks like we might get a low volume push up. Just because there's not much going on here. Try to target this pre-market high. There it goes. There it goes. I'm going to take 5 off here. Take. See if we can get back up to that pre-market high. Sell 3 more. Alright. Just going to make my stop loss in the money and risk-free trade right here. Let's see if it just goes up and takes that last little piece at 205.11. Doesn't look like we're gonna get. Okay, that's cool. No worries. That was a pretty decent trade. just looked like there's not a lot of volume on the profile right here. There's not really any sell volume. It's kind of one of those days where we could just like drift higher just because there's no volume. So we could take out these all-time highs too. Maybe if we pull back down around VWAP and that 30 EMA down around this previous week and day high, I could see us bouncing right off of there from this consolidation zone. Just staying patient right now. Yeah, it looks like we weren't able to break above these all-time highs yet. This 30-minute candle. Looks like this 15-minute is about to close here in 2 minutes. Looks like that might have been the pullback though. But I would like to see us come down to this kind of 411 level. Looks like there's a good little volume shelf right here in the 30s and the 20s. Taking a short here in anticipation of it kind of bleeding out and coming down to test this demand area down here. I'm just gonna take that for a $150 win. Up 320 on the day. So I do think it's gonna come down and test this demand zone down here. If this candle closes with this volume, this kind of falling volume here, I'm comfortable taking longs. But it's gonna have to, I don't know, this candle is kind of scaring me. Because usually when you see a big old red kill candle like that, it's no good. No good. But it looks like it's getting bought up right here at the top of the demand zone. I would want to see it come all the way down here to the 411 area, I think. Just with the size of it and see if it breaks through it. I don't know, this thing's starting to get really bought up. It looks like there's some like manipulation going on with the way the candle's moving. Let's see, we're looking bullish here on the 15-minute on TradingView. We've got a couple of green dots here, so I'm thinking this might flip and reverse soon. But let's see how this candle closes, because this could be a higher low and we could end up trending up for the day. Oh yeah, there it goes. This thing's running. Could have gotten in early down here, but that wasn't the area that I liked. I'm glad I got out of that short early. So we're getting this kind of bullish doji candle here, which off of this demand zone down here, I want to see how this next candle opens, because I feel like we might get a retest. Might be able to get a better trade location for some longs. Got the next candle opening here in about 10 seconds. So far, the range bound day that I thought was going to happen, not happening. We've got this low before open here in pre-market. We've got our open here. We've got our low here. But we have created a higher low. We've created an equal high, so this isn't really a trend day. But if we're able to break through this here, we could see quite a bit of a pump up. So here we might be getting that retest. Yeah, I think we got caught right on this volume shelf here. Looks like we haven't been able to push above it. I do think we come down here and test this area again, because this was a really good. There was a lot of buyers here, a lot of active buyers. I mean, you can see the big wick here. Got a nice bullish doji forming on the 15-minute. I would assume the 30 minutes kind of 30 minutes not really looking the same. It's looking like it wasn't able to get above here. It's looking like a short on the 30-minute, but it's looking bullish on the 15-minute. So I have to let it kind of shake out and see where it wants to go. I wouldn't mind taking longs above this pre-market high here, because that would almost confirm our trend day. But we would need a close up here and then try to catch a continuation up. I mean, probably catch about 20 points. I think over 500 would be a good spot. All right, just going to leave some runners there. It happened exactly like I wanted it to. We broke through those all-time highs. And then kind of just got a nice little bid there. So I have taken off almost my entire position. I started with 10. I'm down to 2. I'm just going to let these runners go up, hopefully, to that 519 level. But it's looking like it wants to kind of reverse on us, but sometimes it has to come back down and grab that liquidity before it can move higher. But looking like a good day for me so far. If we can make it up to $70 around that 515 area, I might just like kind of exit one of the. I would like to have a $500 day today. It's kind of the overall thought process there. Just gonna make this a risk-free trade. If it comes down, touches that, I don't really care. But maybe we can get up to that 519 level. Move that up a little bit as this moves up with me. It might come down and grab that stop loss though. But risk-free trade at this point. So not super worried about it. Just trying to go with the momentum of the market. Ooh, there's that push. I'm actually going to get out right there. There's that $500 day locking out. Nice. Boom. That's how you do that. So there's pretty more highs for move the all-time high right there. But I mean, yeah, that was a great trade. We kind of identified that there might be some liquidity here. There wasn't really, if we made it past this sell volume here, thought it might go straight up. Went straight up to 516. Looks like it might go to that 520 target level, but I wasn't willing to sit around and wait and find out if it got up there. Yeah, so it's looking like it was a good idea getting out of that a little early because we fell short by about 3.5 points. And I'm going to mute myself now because Ashley has got to be in a meeting.
What?
Don't worry, I'm talking to myself here.
Okay. I heard something like, Ashley, it's back to you or something.
No, I said I'm going to mute myself now because Ashley has a meeting.
I do, I'm sorry.
You don't have to apologize for that.
Well, it kind of sucks because it's super early.
Mm-hmm.
But it's just Jess, so it's okay. I hope she's here today.
Just today.
Well, I hope she's here, just in general. I don't even see her online. It looks like she's offline. Okay. can keep talking if you would like. I am just sitting here talking to myself, muted.
Ah, okay. How will I know when you get on a meeting?
I'll tell you to shut up.
Okay. Jesus.
Not really. No, you were like talking when I was like answered the phone and I was like, okay, are you done?
Oh.
That was the other day though, like Tuesday. My one client call that I have.
Man, that blew an extra 18 points. Definitely could have stayed into that trade, but I like actually taking the profit that easily could have turned around on us. It being day after a holiday and a Friday. Taking profits is never a bad idea. Looks like we might make it up to that target I put in there yesterday of 577. Do want us to... We definitely have an uptrend going right now on the 5 minute. I would like to see us push up a little higher and then pull back to maybe this pre-market high. Or maybe the top of this consolidation zone where we kind of have taken off from. We're just pushing through all-time highs, pushing through all-time highs, pushing through all-time highs. It's crazy. So here's what I missed, though, that I wish I could have gotten into that long a little bit earlier rather than waiting for this all-time high here. Did not realize that we had on this close here. Well, this could have turned a little earlier. Yeah, because we got on this close here. This is where I probably should have gotten in, but we had this resistance here. We could have easily just turned right back around. So my trade location was actually really good. And what I wanted to see happened exactly. So love to see that. Hesitant to jump into some shorts here, just because of this big push up that we had. Does look like we might be getting some kind of sell volume in, though. I'm not seeing it on the profile. Usually these yellow bars right here will represent it. It looks like it's all kind of buy volume, but there's probably profit taking going on right now. So I would assume this is not an actual move down that we're seeing. It's probably just some profit taking before a move higher. I do want to see this 577 target level, though. This isn't really resistance at this point. We haven't pulled back to make it resistance. This is just kind of monitoring where the all-time high is. Okay, so we've got equal volume here on the last two candles. Yeah, see, this was definitely just some profit taking because we've shot right back up to where we were, right back up to all-time highs. Now if this starts to pull back here, I'd probably, honestly, like, this is a decent area. I would think that this is going to be a better area for buying. Got VWAP, 30 EMA. We got the top of this consolidation zone here. And then we have the trend line as well. So I'd like to see it pull back down to like the 460 area for some kind of long opportunity. Did she not show up?
We just rescheduled.
You can talk to me.
Well, I didn't want to.
Babe, this is just for me to go back and watch.
Yeah, and I didn't want you to have to hear our silly little conversation.
Maybe I like hearing our silly little conversations. Okay. God. The overthinking is crazy. It's crazy.
It's years of conditioning. And now I have to unlearn it.
How about you just stop? Can't you just fix yourself? God.
I think the only thing that would fix me is death.
Okay, it's Friday. I'm not in the mood for that shit. Death would not fix you.
No, it wouldn't.
Dude, fuck off.
What are you talking about? I don't have any keywords.
Alright, so we've got, on TradingView, we've got a red down arrow, meaning that all of the stocks that I'm monitoring in confluence with NASDAQ are starting to move down. So hopefully this is the pullback that we're looking for. And then looking for that long opportunity right around the 60s area. I think we could see the seller's exhaust down there. But this pre-market area is holding up pretty nicely. It could be just a little, oh, there it goes. As soon as I say that, it pushes right through it. Okay, so, I mean, this could fall another 30-ish points. I would be pretty comfortable in trying to get in right around this area here. I'm just gotta let it fall down there and kind of let these sellers exhaust themselves. Well, it looks like there's a little fair value gap here on the 5 minute that we might be getting stuck at, but I really think that we're going to push right through it. I don't know, the way we're getting down to that 460 area, I'm kind of rethinking it. Because this is a really big sell candle. Seller's firmly in control here. If we get back above this pre-market high, I might try some longs. But I might need to wait till we get back down to this demand area where we bounced the first time. Just be impatient here. Okay, so it looks like the volume point of control is switched now to right on the support that we're at. So I wouldn't be surprised if we start pushing up from here. Oh, there it goes. Moved again. So there's a huge amount of volume on that sell candle. So I'm surprised that we even stopped right here and we're not pushing further down. There we go. Starting to push under, getting caught on this little node here at this 470 area. All right, so we're getting down to that 460 area. The way this is behaving, I wouldn't hate a bounce here, honestly. Like right here, 458. Right here. If it doesn't get there, it doesn't get there. Yeah, I didn't quite get down to that 58 area. I got down to 62. We're looking a little squeezy here. If we can get back above this, we might go back to all-time highs and retest it. Okay, I'm going to see if we can run back to these all-time highs.
Excuse me.
All right, see if we can push right up through there. Took this 15 lot to see if we can push back up to all-time highs, but it looks like we're struggling here. I thought we were going to get a nice little breakout, but struggling to push up here. Yeah, okay. There we go. That one turned around really quickly. Okay, here it is. Oh, right back down. Come on. Come on. Come on, push up. Go. It doesn't look like it's going to work for me. Man, this thing has just really fooled me twice. Hmm. So there's a pop I was looking for. There we go. Let's see if we can ride it all the way up to the target. Okay. Come on. See if we can't push all the way through here. Come on. Just a couple more points. Just a couple more points right here, baby. We got 3 points away from it. Finish it off. There we go. There we go. And don't do that. There we go. Okay. So it does look like we have okay, so we've got a lower high here, it looks like. Unless we can push up through this. We might be changing trend for the day. I'm not going to marry my bias to being bullish. It does look like we're going to head back down here. We also have falling volume on this move. We weren't able to break this high. So I wonder if we can get some cheap shorts up here. If we get back under this pre-market, I might short this. Hmm. Alright, well, that one didn't work out. I think I'm done trading for the day here. Can't really get a read on what's going on right now. It looks like all the volume's kind of fallen off. Take my 505 in profits for the day. Got this one up to, we're only down about 500 on the account now, so that's good. Alright, well, I'm going to call it a day here. Stop the recording. Had a couple good wins, couple losses, but up 505 on this account.